The rain's back. New plants are thoroughly drenched. I find that for the first couple days they need to be, so there they are. Let's see. I don't know what to show with it raining and all. It's pretty damp. Everything's soggy. We're gonna get rained on. There was nobody home in the burb nest over here this time. So I'm willing to bet that probably means they didn't make it. It's not too smart to put a nest on the ground when you're a song sparrow. I think I just saw, yep. I'm gonna finally start getting peas. Yay! I soaked my bean seeds, but now I have to actually put them in the ground. I'm gonna put them in over there. I need to harvest some rhubarb. I'm done with the asparagus, mostly. I'm just gonna harvest a little bit now, but I just want to make sure I don't get more asparagus beetles taken over here. That needs to get its strength back. Aren't they neat? I think they're neat. Oh, it's cold and soggy, but it's all. I checked tonight. It's only supposed to get down to 58. I think it said. So these little friends are gonna stay out another night. They're doing really good. This is just 3.5 weeks. They'll be 4 weeks on Tuesday. They don't quite have all their adult feathers yet. Their bellies are still growing in, but you can see their head feathers are in now. And they're just resting. I upgraded their feeder because the little feeder for them as chicks, they were knocking it over all the time now. And I added a hanging feature for the water. And I'm finding that keeps it pretty darn clean, as long as the water's higher than their back ends. Put some, this is like that plastic cordage that you can use as clothesline, plastic coated clothesline. And then this is a piece of a shelf to distribute the weight, because I was pretty sure that an entire jar of water would probably just rip or bend or contort this tiny little bits of wire. So it's tied up over like that so that the weight will distribute across that area. And I can see them from in my kitchen to check on how your supplies are doing. It took them a while to figure out the clear sides on the food container. They kept pecking at the clear plastic, trying to figure out how to get at it. So I put some in the box, too, to give them a break. But they figured it out. They figured out how to put their little faces in the little holes, and now they're fine. They got this. And I figured out that they call for use of a hole saw for a reason, because the regular types of drill stuff, it just cracks the crap out of the plastic. So this has got a little bit of duct tape on the corner too, yay! But it'll do the trick. Only 3 birds can eat at a time right now, because I had too much of a hand cramp to keep going by the time I got my wire cutters to cut through the plastic. And it was the only set of scissors that would get the whole way through that plastic. Ugh. Pretty wing. I'm so fascinated because we've got 2 hens and 3 roosters and a feisty rooster from before is the rooster that seems to be best adjusted to being outdoors. Like, that rooster calmed right down once there was something to actually worry about. The other 2 roosters are just losing their little minds. See? You peck at the plastic first and then stick your face in. Good solution. Yeah, they kept waking up without food, and all the food's down in the poop trays, because they'd just kick the whole thing over and then kick it around and not know what to do. Troublemakers. They experienced their first thunderstorm, hence the knocked over food, and everybody seems fine. Feisty Rooster has some weird feathers sticking out. I don't know if that's a result of freaking out over the thunderstorm or what, but of all the issues, that's pretty minor. Yeah. So it's raining real good. It started out with a little bit of lightning, and then it transitioned to hard rain, and now it's just a very steady, serious drizzle. Let's go look at the elderberry trench real quick. I dried. Oh, perfect. I re-angled this so that more water will temporarily stay down there, because it was still filling up more on this end and then overflowing. So I thought having a low end on that side would give it more of a chance to give this area a really deep, stable water base. And yeah, that's going to be excellent. I do want to have like a bigger circle at the end and maybe sort of like a pond, but I discovered a lot of roots that I think are from the elderberry, and I wanted to keep those damp and healthy until I could figure out, what pot to put them in and where I'm setting them in. So they're just hanging out. But this is so good. That mud water is so good. That's great. It drains real quick. It's not like it's going to be standing water at any point. Living water, water that comes and goes, doesn't get stagnant enough for mosquitoes. It just kind of chills. So I'm thinking about maybe doing something like that over there too. But that is kind of uphill from here, slightly. So I don't know the practicality of it. Goodness. I don't know, I'm damp again. But that's a tour of outdoor birds in a very rained-on garden. And I hope you're having a great Friday. I know I am. It's good stuff. Hooray! Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching my video. Take care. Bye.